What the fuck is this shit? I thought this Wilechase guy was supposed to be gone. Why the fuck is he back here on PokeMoshPit or just on YouTube in general? Fuck, man, I gotta complain. But anyways, hey guys, it's Wild. What's up, PokeMoshPit? As you know, as a lot of you know, my channel's been gone. Still no huge details on what's going on yet, but I figure I'd bring you guys a battle just to tide you over, because there is a chance I can get my account back, just because from what I've been looking at, but in the meantime, I don't really want to build up an account right now just to have to go back to my old one. I just want to see what's happening first before I even get an account going, or, you know, whatever, so we'll just see how it goes. But I figured some of you Wilechase fanatics would not mind a battle from me, so I decided, let's upload something to PokeMoshPit, because why not? But anyways, we got a match here against silverhamu4. It's a UU match, and, you know, it's a standard one. Surprisingly enough, for people who are on my channel usually, I'm not using my UU Sand team, because, I don't know, I just didn't feel like I had to do something random together. It was the last battle of my 24-hour stream, which is a fucking bitch. But, looking at the teams, she's just kind of got standard shit, except for the Audino. The Audino's the oddball out, otherwise it's fair as a standard team. Same with mine. It's like, we got similar synergetic issues going. It's just similar, just how it works together, so it should round up for a decent match. Threats? Really, I gotta watch out for Suicune, because the only secure thing I have for it is Shaman, and as you can see, she's got 3 guys for my Shaman. I do have a couple guys for hers, and hers will also be annoying just because Rotom's the only thing that really outspeeds it that can take a hit. Otherwise, the rest of my guys do not want to take a Shaman hit. Arcanine will be annoying just because it's fast too, and not much to take a hit either, so I just gotta make sure I play my moves right and just get in at the right opportunities. But I figure she's gonna want to lead off with like Crobat or Hitmontop. So I figured my Rotom would be a good lead. She does lead off the Crobat, and I figure she'll want to switch right off the bat, because Crobat does seem like it could be a good threat to just a lot of stuff in general, so why not switch? But she decides to stay in, see what I'm going for, see what type I am. I am a Scarf Rotom, so I can easily hit her with a Volt Switch. Does a fuck ton. Doesn't take it out though, because it is a Volt Switch after all. But I'm gonna go into Empoleon, because I know Empoleon can take any hit that Crobat wants to go for, which happened to be the U-turn, just predicting whatever, just scouting, you know. But Suicune comes in now against my Empoleon, and Empoleon can easily take a Scald or anything that Suicune wants to go for, so I figured let's just go for rocks. If she tries to set up Calm Minds, I'm not too concerned because I got the Roar on this thing, so I can roar her out and then get a better situation with like Shaman or something. But she keeps going for Scald, trying to get the burn. She finally gets it, which kind of sucks just because it lowers Empoleon's survivability ever so slightly. And then I roar her out to her fucking Arcanine, which really, no, because close combat or even Wild Charge will kind of hurt a lot. So that kind of sucks, but I'm like, maybe I can take a hit if it's Life Orbed. But she actually goes for Flare Blitz, and just judging from the damage, I feel like it's Choice Banded, but I probably could be wrong. But she said in her narration she didn't have close combat on it, which is kind of a reliever, just because otherwise I'd probably have a dead Empoleon judging from that damage, but luckily I don't, because now she ends up with a dead Arcanine because I hit her with the, I'm pretty sure that was boosted by Torrent, by the Torrent boosted Scald, which, yeah, that took it out. Now, Hitmontop comes in. I'm fearing a spin, because I know Empoleon cannot do anything to this thing, and I know she can always just threaten Empoleon with something and just spin away, whatever, so she might as well just try and rapid spin. So I was like, go to Rotom, trick it after, but she actually goes right for close combat, and then I'm thinking, okay, she's not going to want to go for close combat again, just fearing an Overheat or a Thunderbolt, so I'm going to go for Trick, predicting the Sucker Punch, but no, another close combat, and I lose my Rotom, but I do at least trick it a Scarf, so now it will be a bit easier to play around this Hitmontop by bringing out my Azelf, who can easily just Zen Headbutt it, and I was like, I don't really feel like predicting. Nothing on her team really would appreciate a Zen Headbutt anyways, but then I was like, wait a second, she has that Death Fodder Crobat. Shit. Oh well, that dies. But now she's going to bring in Suicune. I don't want to get burned with this thing, because this is my Choice Banded as Elf, so no, burn is not appreciated. So I go to Shaman because I know I can take a Scald. I do take it fairly well. Luckily don't get burned this time, and I'm thinking, okay, let's just try and set up a sub. Maybe she's just a standard Crocoon, so I can probably set up on it. So I'm gonna go straight for sub. She actually says switch out to Shaman, just fearing the Seed Flare. And at least now, this way, I can scout what kind of set she is without taking too much damage, and I can get a little bit off on her with the HP Fire. She goes for Air Slash, which either entails me to believe that it is a choice set or a life orb set. I don't see life orb, so I'm assuming it's choice of some kind. I don't really know what yet. I just know I can't stay in here because I do not want to take an air slash. So I'm just going to switch out, go out to my Empoleon. It's basically death fodder anyway, so I might as well see how much it does, see if it is Scarf or Specs. Looks like from that damage though that it is Scarf, just because Specs would have done a little bit more, probably been enough to take me out, but takes me out here thanks to the burn, which blah, and then useless crit, blah. But yeah, it looks like it's Scarf, so I figure Azelf can take a hit her with a U-turn if she wants to switch out or stay in, whatever. Anything I can see U-turn on. Probably would have killed the Shaman too since I am choice banded, so she didn't make the right move, go out to Suicune. Plus, there was a chance I could have gone for Ice Punch, but I was like, I should be able to take it out with that U-turn, so let's just do it. Go back into Shaman on the U-turn because it is Suicune after all. I might as well try and hit it with a Seed Flare. But yeah, she's gonna switch again up to, or not up to, into her Hitmontop, which Seed Flare, it'll do a little bit too, but Hitmontop does have that nice natural bulk, so it can take it fairly well. Unfortunately, I do not get a special defense drop, which does kind of suck, but oh well. Here, I'm gonna go for sub just in case she wants to try and Sucker Punch or something, because then I can get her in a loop where I can just start leech seeding and make it so she can't do anything to me, but she does go for the safe move of close combat because that can easily just hit me. Plus she figures she can live a Seed Flare anyways, but because of that sub now, I don't take it as much damage as I could have, and I can take her right out with the Seed Flare, which luckily does hit right there, so that works out perfectly for me. She's going to bring back in Shaman again, and I know she's not going to want to go for the Seed Flare here. Shaman is too huge of a threat to let just, you know, stay there, so she's gonna go right for Air Slash like I figured, going to Mammoth one because I know I can take it, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna Ice Shard. Suicune isn't too huge of a threat to me just because it's already worked into a corner anyways, so it's just not that big of a deal. But I'm like, maybe I can take her out with Earthquake right here, because I know I've done a lot of damage to Mamoswine in the past, so I figure maybe a Life Orb Earthquake can take it out. I am jolly, but maybe, but it just doesn't quite do enough, and she does go for the rest, which, you know, that kind of sucks, but I'll just have to deal with it, which does also tell me to believe even more that it is a Crocoon, so I figure, again, Shaman should be a good switch-in. But she goes for the Sleep Talk in a set right here, and she actually pulls the Ice Beam, which, okay, fuck, that's gonna hurt a little bit, and it did hurt a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit, which I don't think there's such a thing as a lot of bit, but maybe there is, and I'm just weird. Seed Flare happens, though, does a really good chunk, but she's able to live it and then hit me with an Ice Beam again, which is like, wow, Suicune, you can quit harassing me now, you bitch. And again, it has no gender, so I guess bitch will still work, because most people call guys bitches anyways, so whatever. Seed Flare misses, so now I lose my Shaman, and she's able to kill me off with the Ice Shard. Not too huge of a deal, though, because I do have another thing that can kill off Suicune, which actually happens to be in my Mamoswine, just because of the damage last time. Should be able to take it out, but losing Shaman, not too huge. All she has left is her own Shaman and her Audino. Shaman wouldn't have been that useful against Audino, and her Shaman, no, not really, because Scarf Ice Shard. Not Ice Shard, Air Slash. Anyways, Audino, gonna try and Earthquake it, because if it did that much to Suicune, I should be able to easily go over 60% on this Audino here. So go for that Earthquake. Like I said, does about 70%, maybe 60, around there. But then she actually carries a Flamethrower, which will easily take me down from what I was at, which does suck. Now I lose my Mamoswine, but I got plenty of things to take it on, particularly my Hitmontop, because I got that close combat. She doesn't have a Wish going, so I should easily be able to take her out with that close combat and secure some nice little stuff for the game. But anyways, hit her with a close combat. Like I said, easily should take it out, and it does, and I will have that experience that Audino gives in the wild. Please, okay, thanks, bye. Even though this is Wi-Fi and I don't get experience, I still want experience. Anyway, Shaman comes in. It's her last guy. I'm not too scared of it, but I'm like, alright, let's predict her. No, I think I just thought I could live a hit. That, or I totally forgot about being Scarfed because I was up for like 24 hours. I wasn't thinking. But I think I either forgot about it being Scarfed or figured I could live a hit. I did live a hit, but she flinched me. So I was like, Sucker Punch there. Doesn't quite take it out. But I still figure Azelf should be able to take some Air Slashes, which takes one, about 110 damage. Even if she flinched me there, could have lived one, but finished the game with that U-turn that everyone knows I lack. But that is a 1-0 victory for me. So good game, Blackie. That was a fun UU match, blah blah blah. But guys, I hope you enjoyed. We will keep you posted on my channel situation. And you know, eventually we'll get it sorted out, whether it's a new channel, whether it's my old channel. We'll figure it out, but until then, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this will tide you over for a few days for my content, blah blah blah. But blah blah blah, etc etc. Rate, comment, sub, and later guys.